Hello. I am Okente, and I am here to celebrate an absolutely momentous occasion. I finally finished this sketchbook. As you can see here, don't look at my nail, it took me 2 years. This itty bitty thing, it's not that big. Started out with 40 pages, I'm pretty sure I used less. This thing took me 2 years to complete. I was not always like this. Back in my day, back in my youth, I used to be one of those artists that could just absolutely burn through a sketchbook, like in a matter of months, and I would be going through several a year. But now, adulthood has got me, and this little thing that I actually originally bought because I thought that it would help re-motivate me to get back into sketchbooking again, it's taken so long. I mean, okay, I have a little bit of a defense. Wait, this thing has my name on it. I need to do some, that does not, okay, whatever. My name is here, so I'm covering it. This book, this is my notebook. This is my school notebook. And as you can see, like, it might not look at it, but it is a way thicker thing. But it has so much more, like, that I've actually drawn and, like, dedicated within it, just because it's, like, constantly in my hand and, like, at my like, disposal during school. Like, I started this in 2023 as well. Like, these two children were born in the same year, but because this is always the thing that I'm taking to school with me every single day, like, I'm not taking this every single day. I think whenever I get bored, it just goes into this, so a lot more of my sketchbooking brain has gone into my school notebook. And because I should be graduating soon, hopefully that will change. Also, I'm sorry, my disc is very shaky and it shakes the thing that I'm using to hold up my camera. We're gonna just have a very mentally unstable and structurally unstable sketchbook review? Sketchbook tour! We're gonna have a sketchbook tour. I have a little bit of review. This doesn't take markers super well. Definitely didn't take watercolor super well. I need to stop stalling and just get into, yeah, stickers, trying to take away the intimidation of the first page since I've kind of fallen out of practice. Okay, so something that you'll see as this sketchbook progresses is that this very, like, intentional and kind of aesthetic layout is something that I would do more often with my old sketchbooks, but with this one I didn't have time, and I was really just trying to enjoy the mess of it as it went on. So this sort of intentionality goes out the window pretty quickly. There's Tom, Minerva. I was just trying to draw out, like, the anatomy of the dogman. It looks pretty cool, I think. I just watched the new Frankenstein movie, so even though this was made years prior, it's kind of giving that, honestly. Angels cannot shed tears bathed in the Lord's light, so shocked are they when they fall. I am not religious. I am not religious in practically any capacity, but I really like just theology, mythology, all of that. But I tend to approach it and appreciate it from, like, a world building perspective. I don't know. Am I allowed to say that? Like, the idea that people were trying to understand the world around them, and so they obviously created their interpretation of what the heck is going on. I really like that. And so, like, for this, I I just was messing around with the idea, and I really like it that angels can't cry because they're supposed to be blessed by God and therefore like always happy. So this guy did not realize that they fell until the tears started to fall. So it's when it says so shocked are they when they fall, it's talking about tears and about them. Get it? Okay. Here is my character Finley, some sketches. Another thing that also goes away, I think, pretty quickly in the sketchbook, and it's actually something I regret that I'm not still doing it, is that I used to be so good about dating my sketches in my sketchbooks, and this includes in my past sketchbooks as well. But with this sketchbook, it eventually just got so disorganized that I would go ahead, but then I would come back to like a page that I left kind of blank and work more on it. So dates just kind of went away because I couldn't be sure if I was completely done with a page, which it's kind of nice, but also I like knowing when certain stuff was made roughly. Well, anyway, this is when we went to go see Across the Spider-Verse. This is like me and two of my friends. We went to go see the movie. These are the fits that we wore actually when we went to go see it. And then, of course, because the theme of the film is like, oh, everybody can be Spider-Man and there's so many Spider-Men, we took some pre-existing characters we had from a story called Calvin Barnaby's School for Abnormally Eyed Children, because we're great at making titles. And we took those characters and we gave them all like spider sonas. The Spider Bro is here. This guy is blind. But yeah, it was super fun. We all like kind of just sat in a cafe and were brainstorming like the lore of their spider universe. This is my character. This is Keegan, aka Spider Thing. I wrote down some of their information there. They are they them creature, and I love them very much. Some more Spider Thing and some of the others. This is Henry, but he has one eye, so he kind of, when you try to put an evil Octavius goggle on him, he just kind of turns into a minion. So two more of my parent characters. This is Idalia and Mary. Idalia has vitiligo. I think this is like the first proper time I drew either of them actually. Like this is them being born right here. Also, you can see the tape, doing tape things. Oh, okay. This was a really nice summer. I'm actually gonna like bring it up. When my family and we didn't even spend like the whole summer here, but we spent like a bit of it in the upper peninsula of Michigan, and it was just so much fun. It felt like such an all-American type summer. And so like at the end of it, or a little before the end of it, I drew this comic to like document some of the fun times that we had. And what adventures have we had? Well, to begin with, I'm Spider-Man. Secretly me. Sneaky. And this is just, as it says, we had an impromptu a cappella car rapping session. One of us, I can't remember who, I like to think it was me, but I might be wrong. Actually, this is my video. It was me that started it. Just started singing Jingle Bells, like trap remix style, and the other two just joined in. And it was super funny that in like the back of the car, these three adult siblings in the middle of summer just started beatboxing Jingle Bells. It was very fun. I liked it a lot. The demon wants her. So for this one, there was a door at the basement, like at the bottom of the basement, which was like off the floor, and it was like this little square door, and we were all having trouble opening it. But then my sister walked up to it and she like touched it and it just opened. And then there was also like other kind of spooky demon stuff that happened that summer. So obviously it was just agreed that the demons wanted her. Very good for her. We went to the beach. It was like the beach at the lake, obviously, not like the ocean. And we put my brother in a hole and gave him a new body. He was having a great time. It was pretty fun. It was pretty good. Become the offering sister. Ah, you get off me, stop it, no! She tries to kidnap me. Should have suspected. Yeah, after my sister got, possessed by the demon, she started dragging me down the stairs to the basement, and it was like one of the most terrifying things that could have happened because she was like running up the stairs after me on all fours and like telling me to just come down and accept my fate. You know, sometimes I'm not completely sure that I actually escaped her and that I'm not still in that basement right now. Moving on. And the years keep coming and they don't stop 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 coming and they don't stop. He's getting eaten by a mosquito. Yeah, it was just a walk we were taking. It was pretty good. I liked it. I hate mosquitoes though. Ooh, okay. So this is actually a redraw. I'll put the like original version. It's a bit shiny because of the tape. Because the original is in pencil, and so I also wanted to keep the same medium and do this in pencil as well. So I didn't have a spray, so I just covered it with packing tape because that way it wouldn't transfer onto the other side. Honestly, I mean, this still has a date. It was still 2023. I'm very tempted to go back. Like, I could see the vision of what my past self, Baby Ente, was going for. And I get that I was trying to remain faithful, but even then, I feel like I can do so much better now. Maybe in my new sketchbook, I'll redo it again just so I can see how much more improvisation? No. How much I've improved, whatever. Okay, I had gotten some new colored pencils, so of course I was very eager to try them out. I had been listening to Jasmine Bean's Princess Castle a lot. Like, I really liked their music video and all that, and like the aesthetic of it. And then also, the Barbie movie had just come out, and I kind of felt like they could fit the same aesthetic, so I just tweaked Barbie a little bit, and they're sharing the page together. And here's Tarly with like a cool washi tape background, trying to make him fashionable. Oh my god. Okay, so this, I forgot her name. From Welcome Home. It's not Sally. I drew Sally as well though. Julie? Julie, yes, this is Julie from Welcome Home. I love all of their character designs, and I love like the colors that they use too. It's like so delicious. I want to eat them. And that's kind of also why I drew Mitsuri? Her as well. I love like the colors of her hair and like her big beautiful eyes. Like she's just so cute. I haven't seen like the ending stuff of Demon Slayer yet, but I watched like all the anime and it was pretty good. There's Charlie, there's Captain Elks, there's old Victor. Oh my goodness. Like, okay, obviously there's gonna be like references to me changing Victor in this sketchbook. I'm gonna try not to go too much into it here because I do have like a whole other video about that. But oh my goodness, yeah, he's changed so much. And then here's a troll guy. He's dancing. I like him. Okay, so yeah, 2023 and so this was definitely like around December, Christmas time. I do remember quite distinctly that I was drawing like almost all of this at my grandparents' house. Like I was spending Christmas with them. It's Victor, another captain, the witch Athanasia, I believe her name is. I was trying to figure out her mask and her stuff. I think I figured it out later. It looks much better. Then I drew like a bust profile of 3 of my captains. It's Navir, Athanasia, and Dinez. I like how these 2 came out. I was like trying to see their profiles. I'm not super satisfied with how Dinez turned out. And up here I wrote Christmas Teji is better than turkey. Turkey is the most mid bird. I hate to say it, I really don't though. Like, it's just true. Turkey is such a mid bird, and the fact that it's like such an iconic food for an iconic holiday is like so sad. Would literally rather eat a duck or a chicken. Like, come on, guys. So here is a bit of like just background practice with like markers with a bunch of my pirate kids. I think the entire like interior of this space is changed already. It's not gonna stay this way anymore, but you know, it's nice. It's still a vibe. And then over here, I have a species in my stories called the Tivish, and like as you can see, they're essentially sheep type people. But I was just trying to document because I have the idea that they actually have two sets of eyelids, and like when both of them are open, they get these like really big, round, cute irises. But then they can activate making like close and like open them with one of their eyelids down, like the double eyelid. They use it, and it gives them more of the classic like goat iris. And the idea is that when they have the double eyelids deployed, they're essentially impervious to most types of sight magic, like Gorgon stares or like visual illusion magics or stuff like that. Like, it's a little cool buff that they get. And then Echo Gillette. I love her videos, and I believe around this time I was watching like a lot of her old sketchbook tours in particular. I love sketchbook tours, and I love seeing like all her old artwork, and I wanted to draw her with like red and black because those are her colors. More pirate drawings. I think this is literally also the first time, like this is me giving birth to Raoul, figuring out his design. He's also a captain along with Dinez, and they look young in this drawing. Look at the babies, oh my goodness. More pirate drawings, vampire doing swooshy stuff. Another Echo Gillette with her bunny. I can't remember the name of it. And yeah, we don't gotta worry about that. That it has a part 2. It has a happier part 2. It's a good part 2. Things got golden. Corey, Tarly's mom. I love drawing her so much. She's like so beautiful. I just love drawing her, even though I don't get to or just don't often. And then you can see like the beginnings. Like I got Posca pens, Poscas, and this is because should I even say this? My mom sent me like a Peanuts Charlie Brown design mug that she really wanted, and it was sold out everywhere. But then I realized that like I'm an artist with free will, and so I went to one of those pottery painting places, and I painted her like a customized version of the mug she wanted with like her and our dog Jindo. And it was really cute. It was really fun as well. I went with a friend. And this is more Posca. This is the cookie. It was also designed on my water cup. I drew Tarly and Minerva and Dinez. Dinez looks kind of like the colors aren't doing much for her. And then like there's some sketches of like what I would end up putting on a card to my family. Oh my goodness. And this is from Mermaid. This is Mermaid of 2024. Oh my goodness. We made it out of Christmas, guys. This was Mermaid day 10 or 12. I can't remember which one. I just know I made it like what I thought would be like an important day, because it's a redraw of like my very first post on Instagram. It's a mermaid species. I like making species. It's a mermaid species, Carchina, and she's gone through so many changes from the original, and like the gray was dying while I was making this. I'm super proud of this one just because it feels like it's a finished piece, right? Like this is done. I don't have anything to add to this, and especially because it's also like the first art I posted on Instagram, it just feels more special. So it's nice that I have like a finished piece in here, and it's nice that it's her. Like it's double nice. I really like it. I think she came out very cute. I love their new design. Oh, this is like a thumbnails, like a test that I made. Someone I know, their cat passed away, and so I wanted to make a pet portrait for them. And so this, it's not like in the sketchbook. This is a piece of paper, like separate piece of paper, that I pasted in here. It's just a small practice round of the techniques that I would use to make like the finished pet portrait, and like of course the finished piece went to them. But even this like little scrap, I feel like it looks quite good. Like I was quite happy with how like the lighting and stuff was working out. I think it looks cute. And as you can see, it also inspired me to make pet portraits of my pets. I got 3 dogs. I don't have them here with me. I gave them to my parents, so they're across the sea. But it's my chupacabra, and then she's an old lady now with her bobo. It's cute. And then this is like from the drawing on a t-shirt video, actually. Like it shows up for a little bit. I just colored her in because she's so squishy and cute, and honestly this is nice. Like this whole spread, I like the colors and everything of it. Me blending the markers and color pencils and whatnot. And then very sketchy spread next. Ooh, this is actually like the pre of my angel video. This is like the super rough sketches when it was just like the beginnings of an idea. I don't even show this in the final video process because this was literally just me having the first thoughts of it and scribbling down like the initial brain vomit I had for the like contemporary angel, because that was always the hardest part. And then yeah, so this eventually becomes like the angel video. If you guys wanna go check that out, it's it'll be like, I don't know, here or in the description. I'll find a place to put it. And then there's very sketchy Finley and Corey, wife and male wife. I love them. They love each other. They're so cute. They're so precious. Oh my, okay, so we're already, I feel like we were in Christmas time like for so long, and then we're already back in October. Cause like, okay, yeah, there's like Darlie and his mom, and they're both crybabies, but this was definitely like October 2024. I had come up with this costume idea for Tarly. I just really liked it. I still really like it. It's him as a jack-o'-lantern. So he's like a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, and he's got like the hat and the makeup, and I really love it on him. There's Minerva, kind of demoness. I didn't really do anything with that. And then I made Royce like a little Victorian ghost. I mean, he's already a little Victorian boy, like French Victorian boy. So I made him like a ghost boy, and he's here with like the jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, and oh my goodness, I think they're so adorable together. I really like these costumes. And I also made, there's like the third one of their sort of little trio, and it's Cypher, and I made her a little vampire, but they're very cute. I like them. Oh, okay. So going over this stuff first, this is Alice. I have not drawn her in ages. I just got the itch. You know, sometimes you miss one of your characters. You're like, I haven't seen my child in a long time. And so I just got the itch to draw her. I love drawing her. I love her blue hair. And then I drew like her sisters. I don't like these. I don't think that these will at all like stay canon of what they are gonna end up looking like. But it was just fun to draw her and her sisters again. And then I have like some Red Riding Hood hidden under this, which is like a logo slash banner slash something of a short film actually that my brother was working on, and it released this month. Like it just fully dropped. Like genuinely, I'll put a link to it like in that corner or in the description. I do recommend if you want to check it out. I think it came out quite well. Like my sister and I helped him a bit with the script process. It was And yeah, like, and actually there's like a whole bunch of meaningful hidden things of like the banner and all that. It was fun. It was nice. I have been D&D baited twice now. So one of my friends, actually, I went back to Korea. So this is like around like Christmas, New Year's time again, of that same year. And so I was hanging out with my friends again, the same ones I went to go see Across the Spider-Verse with, actually. And one of them had gotten a like D&D spin-off. I don't know what the like technical term for those are, but it's called like Tales of Obujima, I think. I'll put like a thing on the screen of like what it's actually called and looks like. But yeah, so they got like this D&D-esque game called that, and in it, like, we were just planning to basically have our own mini campaign. I made a character who was like a little red Dara. His name is Donpatsu, and they're like so cute. They're like a little wizard monk, and they have a big oar that they use to whack around people. And the character that my other friend used is like a half orc named Libby, and they're blind. Oh, and Patsu's like a dragon sheep farmer, and they keep a dragon sheep like on their head all the time, and they named it Wig because it sits like a wig, and it's just their little guy. Yeah, so like Libby is a half orc, and because in this version of D&D, like the closest you kind of get is like red data, which are super small and tiny and red, or blue data, which are like tall and blue and have only one eye. Donpatsu just assumes that Libby is a blue data that got jaundice. They love their sibling though. They're the Dara gender sibs, you know? They love their big tall sibling freak, and they're willing to defend them to anyone. Someone does a slur or insult towards Libby. Pup, stay here and take care of Libby, Wig. Mama needs to tenderize some bullies. I'd kick that oar out from under you if I wasn't worried about hurting Wig. Wow, check out the insane muscle that Dada over there has. They must feel super safe from bullies. You bet they do! Kinda hungry. The real muscle. Oh my goodness, yeah, I love this character. I love their dynamic, and yet we just never played it. And so, okay, listen, if you are my friends watching this, I'm pointing at the camera now. You know who you are. When is this going to happen? Like, it's so fun. I mean, we are like all living in like different countries, which I understand. We just were able to see each other for a bit at the beginning of the year. But, you know, it sucks. You can play these little guys. I want to play as them. I mean, I can't really talk. I've been like so deathly busy, but I'm gonna complain. Sketches. I drew Tom again. I drew him so much, and yet he ends up changing. Like, it's driving me insane. Oh, okay. Again, I'm gonna try not to go too much into it in this video because there's already another one. But I was unhappy with Victor's design for basically the entire lifespan of his old design. But I felt very stuck because I just started the comic, and so I felt very locked in until finally, like, I just realized that, hey, you started this comic without any plan. You can just reset it now that you know what you want to do with it. This isn't quite when I had that realization, but you can definitely see I'm trying to break free. I'm trying to pull away. It's still very close to his old design, but the beginning of the itch growing is there. I also like this hairstyle for Tarly. More concept design for Athanasia. I really like how the direction of this part went. I like the way her clothes are a lot more. I like the sash that sort of tucks under her chin. I drew all of these, as you can see, on scraps of worksheet paper while at school because I got bored. And so afterwards I was like, I need to keep these. Like, these are good. So I just pasted them in here, and I'm very happy with how they turned out. Oh yeah, and then here is when I start with... Okay, wait. Hold on. Oh, okay, no. I skip ahead, like you can see how disorganized I am. I skip ahead a couple pages, but this is me working on Victor's redesign, really pushing into it. And then here is me finally redesigning the dogman. Of course, I start with Tom, and you can kind of guess that I'm happy with how it turned out. There's Tom, there's Belle, there's Dee, and there's me. Oh my, I really do enjoy how they've changed. Especially after I finally realized that I'm allowed to change Victor's design. I was like, wait, I can do that with all of my characters that I'm actually not satisfied with yet. And so I think Tom has undergone like the biggest change, but Belle and Dee have changed like quite a bit too, and I'm much happier with how the direction they're all going in. I like it a lot. And then another finished piece. Bare your teeth, you filthy dogs. Dogmen. I am very happy with how this piece turned out. Honestly, this is like actually genuinely like one of the last pieces I made in this whole sketchbook because I kept bouncing back and forth. I really like how their designs have all changed. I like the colors of it. I'm just very satisfied. I'm sure like if I could edit things the way I could digitally, that there'd be more I could change, but all things considered, I'm very happy with it. Okay, more of my children just looking at them, but I said that I have been D&D baited twice this year, and he is the victim of the second one. This is Eatsley. He is a character that I made. It's like for a more classical D&D game that we were all prepping for. This one, while the other one has the possibility for us to just get off our asses and finally do it, this one completely fell through. Like, it's not going to be happening, and I understand why, but it is it's very sad because I was very excited about Eatsley, and I think he's a very cool character. As you can see, like, this is well, maybe you can't see, but this is a printed photo of the digital art because I did not actually draw Eatsley in this sketchbook, and I kind of just wanted him represented like a little bit in here, and I like this drawing I did of him. But I did try to limit like the amount of digital work I printed out and like pasted in here because that's not what this is for. This is for traditional art. And there's those. And then this is for, or this was for Fnautica's Zodiac Warriors collab. One of the first major collabs that I've been in. It was very fun. And as it just so happens, I'm a Sagittarius, but I have always really liked drawing centaurs. As you can also see from the previous mermaid, I like when those sort of hybrid species have more characteristics of the animal side to them. So I like the horse having a bigger nose and like the skin tone and the ears and hair. So it was just so nice to be able to draw like my version of centaurs again. It took me back, you know? A very fun collab. I recommend you give it a look if you would like. And here are some like very new OCs relatively for a very fresh story and like a super fancy pencil rendered portrait of Ninoya. This is Ninoya and this is Cole. This is another story where I would like to get it done, but it's not super high priority right now because there's others that I'm trying to work on. But I do like them a lot. I think the story they come from is very cool too. Okay, so this is a fun page. I love this page a lot. This is me and my friend Chantako. I drew us as little Animal Crossing guys. This is more just one-to-one because down here I drew Kari Matlis, Chantako, and me, and we're all little Animal Crossing guys. Kari and I are cats. I still have my antlers though because I can't be without them. And then there's octopus in Animal Crossing. I felt like a waste not to make them octopus. And we're cute creeps. Look at us. I really like how this came out as well. This also feels quite finished. I like the colors and I like how chaotic it is. It is insane to me that I made this apparently in May because I know for a fact that it is not May right now. And then this is actually based off of like a weird apocalypse dream I had. I don't draw my dreams very often, but it was very cool actually. So it was very nice. We're going from such a strong page and then kind of ending on this. This is crazy. Okay, so this is Intern from Public Access Purgatory, a project that is still in the works right now. It's very cool. There's a lot of talented people working on it, but I designed the character of Intern, and this was the sketch that really solidified in my mind what I want his design to be. So it was very, very nice. Sometimes traditional is just good for that. You can get certain scribbles out that you just can't otherwise, at least in my opinion. This photo was actually meant to be a gift. Like, the photo was meant to be a gift, but for this, when I printed it, the cropping was just slightly off, and you know, it's a gift. I want it to be good, so I reprinted it, and this one just got slapped in my sketchbook. And here, finally, I have Betty Boop. It's actually so insane to me that it took me this long. I have such a habit of drawing Betty Boop in every single sketchbook that I have. I love her. I think she's super adorable and cute, and usually it's way sooner that I draw her. Maybe that's why this sketchbook took me like a billion years, because it just knew it couldn't be done without her. But yeah, this is her in her Old Man of the Mountain outfit. It's such a cute outfit, and then like I added the reds to give it a little bit more of a Christmas vibe. Actually, like, surprising amount of this sketchbook is all like in Christmas time, which is like strangely fitting for the timing of this recording. And then I don't know if you can see, there's like sketches I made of me and my siblings as characters, and I printed out my little card for art fight. This was my very first art fight this year. I was on Team Crystals and we won. This is a great success. And you can see there's like me and Victor and Itzy. It was just a lot of fun. It was like a really great experience that I had never heard of it before. And I really wanted to commemorate it. So it looks like a little ID tag stuck in here. I think it's really cute. And then, yeah, that's basically it. I mean, there's like the ugly, this is a really botched print of the other one. Random printed scrap. My swatches of like all my markers so that I can reference it. A bunch of random tests. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. This is such a strange book in that like it's covering so much time, but obviously it doesn't have it all. And also it's the book that like my YouTube career essentially starts in, which is super strange to think about. I really wanted to try and get this sketchbook done and get this video done by the end of the year, because I just think it would feel so nice to finally put this sketchbook to rest and be able to start with a fresh one in the new year. And also I do really like sketchbook tours, so maybe someone will enjoy this as well. I can't promise when the next one will be done. I am graduating soon, so I might have a bit more time, but who knows. In the meantime though, if you guys would actually like to see some of my past sketchbooks, kind of pulling from Echo, I'd be down for that too. I'm not gonna lie, they might actually be better than this. Wait, hold on. Okay, just to give you a taste of the difference, this is a sketchbook that I filled out in my high school years. I designed this cover myself, for one, which is already insane, and also, oh my goodness, you can hardly open it. You see how thick this is? How full? Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is the front page, and you might be thinking, oh, you plastered it with like washi tape and stickers. That's pretty cool. That's not the only thing I did. Brace yourself. It's a door! It's got sketches! More stickers! It was sketchbook number 8, and I started this in 2018. Oh my goodness. So... yeah, either way, I'm very glad if you guys made it to the end. Like I said, this is such a strange, nostalgic book for me already, even though I just finished it. I'm very excited to be moving on to the next one though. So anyway, I hope you guys all had a good year. I definitely had a very strange year. It was strange, but also there was a lot of good parts, and I am actually looking forward quite a bit to making more content this upcoming year and hopefully expanding that horizon as we can see it. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good year too. Goodbye!